Hey Capricorn, how's it going? Welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cappies. So, meditating on your energies, I was hearing release resistance. So 2026 is going to be an evolutionary year. I feel like we're also still going to be working on very similar lessons that we were learning in 2025, but now it's just going to be ironing out the lessons. Like we're really starting to sink deeper on those. So we're going to see what's going on. We're going to do a year ahead spread for you guys, and let's get rocking and rolling. So, and Capricorn, if you are interested in a personal reading, the link for it is in the description box below. I would love to read for you. All right, spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, what's going on for Capricorn in 2026? What's happening for Capricorn in 2026? Feeling a bit reserved, huh? There we go. Death. Yep, this is death cycle. So this is leaving shit in the past behind that is just weeds. Ooh, when we have jealousy here. Okay, so you may be putting an end to anybody or any jealous energies surrounding you, and leaving old dynamics in the past, leaving those behind you, because Capricorn, where you're going is not going to be suitable for that type of energy. So you may be feeling some of the energies of people who don't have your best interest at heart, or are just, they can't see you evolve, and that energy is asking to be closed out. You have divinity at the bottom of the deck here too. So your soul is really guiding you for a more up-leveled version of you. So we're going to see what else is here. Spirit, what else is going on for Capricorn in 2026? The influencer, yes. Virgo got this too. So something with the earth signs, man. You guys there's more spotlight being put on you. There's more attention being put on you. So I really feel like you guys are up-leveling. You are moving in a direction where you can have more attention. And if you are growing something, you're growing a YouTube channel, you're becoming more visible, anything like that, this is confirmation to keep going. Put in the hard work, which you know how to do, Capricorn. And Saturn is moving into Aries in February, which Saturn is your ruling planet. So that is going to be a big uptick for you to take action on anything that you are looking to grow to be sustainable for years to come, whatever that is for you. So if that is a project in your home, or you want to continue to work on your house, or you have this big business idea, which Capricorn, you guys are the boss, you are the CEOs of the zodiac. And especially if you are a North Node Cappy, this is really gonna hit home for you. So, all right, Spirit, what else is going on for Capricorn in 2026? Ooh, authority. Hell yeah. Yep. This is Emperor energy, baby. So with Saturn moving into Aries, Aries is the Emperor, and you're stepping up into a more dynamic, but I also feel like you guys are recognizing your energy signature more. Like you are releasing resistance to being small. You're releasing resistance to feeling comfortable. Like this is, I am going to rule over my empire. I have a vision and I have a goal, and I'm going to see that through. Yeah, you guys have deception and envy at the bottom of the deck here, Caps. Like this energy is on you, and I think you can feel it. You can feel when these eyes are just they're not good. That's the evil eye. So I would do a lot of cleansing, a lot of protection energy, do a protection spell going into 2026 because you don't need that haterade energy around you. Release the haterade. A lot of people are looking at what you're doing because you're becoming more visible, which is a good thing. Don't let anyone's hate taint that. All right, Caps, we're going to do a year ahead spread, and this is going to be a bit of a longer reading, so hold on for the ride. So we're going to do January through December, and then I'll do some clarifiers for you. All right, Spirit, what else is going on here for Capricorn? What's happening here for Caps? Yep, there's that reserved energy pulling back, pulling in more. I'm getting like automation energy. I'm getting, you know, not putting so much of your energy outside. Yeah. There's a lot of like systems that are needing to be in place. It feels like you're like looking at the back end of things, like strategy. Okay. Can I get 2 more, Spirit? Yes, beautiful. And 1 for December. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The Nine of Wands wanted to come out. I'm just going to put it with December because that's when it flipped. So, ooh, yes. Bottom of the deck, you have the 8 of Pentacles. I love this card. So you can see here that she is diligently working on her craft. She's working on her business. She is in boss mode now. Like, I really feel like you guys are aligning with systems of how to get paid for the things that you do, how to get paid for the things that you love to do, and making it into a service that will help benefit other people. And I think that you're starting to see that the things that you are doing are working, and other people are starting to see that too. And that's where this jealousy energy is coming in. But you need a level of protection because what you have going on is valuable and it's actually helping people in their lives. So continue to work your craft, work your magic, weave your webs, because that's what this year is going to be about. Like, you are becoming the master of your craft this year. Beautiful. January, you have 3 of Wands. So this is moving forward on any specific goals, moving into uncharted territory. And I love this card because it's pink. It's also very like heart chakra activated. And you see all of these torches, they're lit. So you are moving in the direction of your fire. It's that Saturn moving into Aries. You are finally feeling a forward momentum, like you're starting to feel connected and aligned and in your power, Cap. February, you have Ace of Cups. So this is, again, that heart chakra opening. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot more aligned ideas for your future because you are taking the time and the space to sink deeper into your heart space, to start to feel that, start to like crack open more. And this can be like you meeting people with compassion and meeting people with love in areas that you haven't done before. And this can be in home, relationships, whatever. But I think that you're going to start to also take better care of yourself. And you have an overall theme of authority in your reading. You also have the King of Wands here in March. So this is like CEO boss energy. King of Wands is like, I got this, you know, and the lion here can also represent community behind him. So if you are growing a community online, you are going to feel the support backing you. You're going to start to see momentum forward because of your diligence and your connection being online and your visibility. So whatever it is that you're growing is becoming more and more prominent, and people are vibing with it. People are liking it. And you're like, oh, this is actually working. Like, it's no longer a dream anymore. It's actually here. Like I can move with this energy. And then in April, you have the Hermit. So with this, I am really getting like focusing on the back end of this, focusing on your inner light, your inner wisdom, like figuring out which direction to go with things. And I also think that you're going to be getting sparks of information and inspiration and wisdom around the people that you have closest to you. And I think you're also going to be doing some weeding out in like springtime, come summertime. So the Hermit is all about finding the inner light. And this can also be about like meditating more, making sure that your internal landscape is filled and is vibrant, and that you're understanding what's going on in here as opposed to focusing so much on the external. And in May, you have the 10 of Swords. So this is releasing any past burdens, any mental fog, any mental confusion. I'm also getting releasing victim mentality. So this block is being cleared for you in the middle of the year. And I think that's really going to help open up your doorway to abundance, Capricorn. Like this is the ticket and the key for you to really start to build momentum. And I think you're going to be trusting your intuition a lot more this year. And I think that you're also going to be moving from a head over heart space. Like you're not going to be so focused on the bad emotions or the past resentments or the hurts. Like I really think that you're putting that to the side. Like you're ending that cycle. And now you're like, well, the world is my oyster, so I might as well move forward and be happy and successful. And I love that for you. A lot of this is shifting the mind. And you have the Queen of Swords here. So, and she is the most diplomatic. She really knows how to like wield energy. And this can also be about learning and mastering your systems, mastering the way that you talk, the way that you like delegate, the way that you are showing up, really. And I think you are having to make like a head over heart decision surrounding something within the heart space come June. And then in July, you have the World. So you're closing out an old cycle of over explaining, overdoing, overproducing. Like you're no longer going to be in that space anymore. This is like, you're done with that. You're moving forward. And I love this card because it actually represents balance too. Because when you end out something that is no longer in alignment with you, you start to feel more balanced. You start to feel more connected and more whole. And that's exactly what this card represents. And it's also a conclusion. So August, you have the Fool in reversed. So there may be some resistance to a new beginning, towards a new, I'm hearing, identity. You may feel a little bit of imposter syndrome about like, well, can I actually do this? Like, am I, up to par with who I think I am? And the answer is yes, you are. And there may be a learning curve involved, but know that you have the authority, you have all of the tools that you need, and don't let this part trip you up. And then in September, you have the Sun. So this is happiness, abundance, radiance. You are like, I'm basking in the joys of what I love. I really do feel like the latter half of the year is just amazing. Like leading up to your birthday, it's going to be great. And this is like, I have manifested all of these good things in my life. And I think you are really like sinking into your joy, sinking into your happiness. And then in October, you have the Page of Swords. So there's some sort of new idea, some sort of new accomplishment, or this can also be about messages. Some sort of new opportunity comes in for you that is going to help you have more enlightenment. It's going to really kind of make you more credible or reputable or whatever. Like this is adding something to like your service menu. And I love that the Falcon is here too. And there's a lot of like throat chakra stuff happening for you. And in November, you have the Six of Wands. So this is like success. You are feeling successful, like you're starting to see your successes and they're starting to be visible here. Like people are clapping for your success. They're clapping for where you're going. Like you're actually receiving all of the blessings that you've been putting out. And this is like spotlight energy. This is like, yes, be seen, do the things, be the boss. And no longer are you resisting that. You're not resisting the fears of not knowing how to do something, or the fears of being too much, whatever those limiting beliefs have been. And then in December, you have the Chariot and the Nine of Wands, or the Nine of Cups. So this is like moving towards dreams energy. Dreams unwind, love's a state of mind. Oh, yes. So moving towards your happiness, whatever that is, like you get this jolt of like, hell yeah, man, we're doing this. We're doing this in the right ways. Like we're moving forward. I mean, there's just, this is really good. And I do feel like because you are doing so well, there's just some haterade stuff on the side, but I don't even want to give that a lot of energy, but you may start to see more of those haterade either comments or energies, but just flick them off. You have the power to just be like, I don't need your energy. Be that way then. Like I've built this empire myself. I don't need it. So love this. Love it, Capricorn. Good job. Keep going. All right, so we're going to get some more energies going on for January. Happy birthday, by the way, if you're a January Capricorn, or a belated birthday if you are a December Capricorn. Spirit, what's going on with the Three of Wands for Capricorn in January? You got the Devil, which is your card. Ooh, and the Tower. Yeah, man. You are releasing resistance, releasing anything that's trying to hold you back. The Devil can represent attachments. It's also like feeling bound, feeling chained, but you're letting the Tower fall. Like this energy is more radiant, more abundant, more, you're allowing more expansion to happen for you. And this is like, we're letting the old system die because it's not working for us anymore. And this is you, Cap. Like this is your card. And again, Saturn is your ruling planet. So I think that you're moving towards things that are easier. They're not as hard or tumultuous. Like you're choosing the higher road. You're choosing the higher path to move. And this Tower is letting the foundation crumble, letting it fall. So yeah. And this can be an internal shift too. It can be like an internal battle, struggle that you've been dealing with. With this crown falling off, I also feel like there is a drop of authority with somebody. So you may be walking away from a toxic job, some sort of authority figure, something that is just not, it keeps you bound and it keeps you chained. Maybe a job that's just comfortable But I think that you're like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. I'm moving towards a more fulfilled and happy lifestyle. So we're going to see what's going on with this Ace of Cups in February. Spirit, what's happening with this Ace of Cups in February? Why is this here? What is going on? We got the Sun and the Nine of Wands. So after feeling like you have just been trudged through the mud, you are finally in a position of happiness. Like your internal and external world are starting to become balanced. And that is because you have reached a place of contentment and happiness within you. And you're also allowing more of this energy to come to you. Like, as opposed to giving the energy to, the gossip or any of this energy that has been surrounding you, you're now like, I have no interest in that. Like, it's dead, done, and over is what I'm hearing. Like, I want to have new environments. I want to have more people who want to see me shine. And you're starting to build that. You're starting to build your empire. And in March, you have the King of Wands. Ooh, and the Knight of Pentacles. Cool. Yeah, you are looking to build something sustainable, something that will last a long time, and something that you thoroughly enjoy doing. Like, this is totally investment energy too. So you could be investing in, again, a business strategy, or you can be investing in real estate. Like, this is long-term big boss moves. And this is also investing in community. So I think that you are feeling more fulfillment from like community activities, giving back to your community, anything like that. And you're in a position where you can start to call in more of that, Capricorn. Spirit, what's up with this Hermit in April? Ace of Cups, yeah. Yeah, you're wanting to feel more heart-centered, more aligned with what it is that you want to do. Like, how can I give more love to myself, my family, after being in a period of like depression or isolation, or, not feeling fulfilled. Like, you are shifting this internally. You're like, okay, so this lack is coming from something within me. And this is really looking at the internal dialogue of what you're feeling, what you're carrying. And the Ace of Cups, this is all about emotion. You have 2 cups cards here, and 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, or 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups. It equates to 6 too, which is moving on. So you are moving on from any sort of isolation, any sort of like backstabbing, hurtful energies. Like, you don't have the resonance or the space for it anymore. And in May, you have the 10 of Swords. Spirit, what's going on with this 10 of Swords here? You have 7 of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords wanted to come out. Okay. Yeah, so you're really moving on from anything that makes you feel confused or bound. Like, yeah, I totally get that this could be like friendship dynamics. This could be family, but this is you taking the power back in your hands and moving forward. And you are putting an end to these feelings of overthinking, over-explaining. You're really moving into a more purposeful and aligned period of your life where you don't have to over-explain. Like, you don't need this confusion. You don't need to feel this anxiety or this depression. You have the power to change these things and get out of your situation. And by doing the hermit work, by doing that inner work, you're like, okay, one final last look and we are moving on. And that's exactly what you're doing. June with this Queen of Swords. Spirit, what's going on with this Queen of Swords? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're really looking very clearly at where you want to invest your time, your energy, who you want to collaborate with. You have the Six of Pentacles and you have the Two of Wands here. So this is about, like, you know, this is strategy. This is planning, like looking at who can I collab with, you know, who has other resources and who can I give my energy to that will appreciate it and who will give it back to me, you know, like that's a big lesson to learn. But instead of being in the energy of lack, you're now like, I wield the sword. I have the power and I get to choose who to share my energy with. And in, let's see. Fell on the floor. Oh, the Empress. Yes. Clarifying the world. You have the Empress and the Page of Cups. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. So July, you are closing out something because you have stepped into your divine mama mode. This is like, yeah, I am a bad bitch. This is my Beyonce card. This is like, I have my empire and I am good, you know, like this is Taurus energy. And then you have this Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is I feel like you're like giving more energy to the little things that light you up. So this can be like going on more spa days. This can be you investing in your mental health, in your physical health. Like you're really closing out a cycle of lack. And you're like, the more that I give to myself, the more energy I have to fuel the other parts of my life. And you are going to be holding this energy. And anything else that tries to come at you will not survive if it doesn't hold the same resonance. And in August, Spirit, what's going on in August for Capricorn? What's going on in August? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Awesome. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Oh, and the 9 of Cups. Capricorn, why are you resisting this? Why are you resisting this new beginning? Because on the other side, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. So this is like, make it rain, make it rain. So once you move into this new vibration and this new energy, you are going to start to receive more abundance. And you're moving towards your investment. This is like happy home, happy environment. Like, I'm good. I have everything I need. That's what this energy is. So don't resist this new beginning, this new cycle. And I think whatever financial windfall that you're going to be receiving is going to make you really happy. Really happy come September. Spirit, why is the sun here? Magician, yes. So by you receiving something in August, so if you sell a house, you could have more money to invest in something else. Like you have more resources and you have more finances to be able to do the things that will bring you even more happiness and more abundance. So this could be, you know, If you have outgrown a house, you could be selling your house and using that equity towards an even bigger house, or you can be using it towards a little bit of traveling, or whatever this is for you, because this is like a solar plexus activation too. This is like, damn, I saw all of the things that I have manifested, and now look at what we have. Like, we're good, you know. And there's a lot of yellow in this card, and yellow is solar plexus, it is happiness, it is like, this is as above so below, baby. If you do the inner work, you will see the reflections of that in the external. So love that for you. Things just keep getting better towards the end of the year for you. October, what's going on in October? So you guys could be taking a new course. Like, maybe you're investing going back to school. You're investing in, you know, a new sustainable life. And Page of Swords, I feel like you are going to, I feel like you're getting over some like imposter syndrome, all of the limiting beliefs that told you that you can't do this or you can't be this thing, whatever this is. You know, if you are like going back to school for college or something, like, again, you are making yourself more credible is what I feel with this. So you could be going to workshops. You could be getting further education. That's what this card really represents. But there may be some levels of imposter syndrome that crop up of like, ooh, can I actually do this? Like, is this really for me? But releasing those swords, releasing the mental conflict is going to be necessary to move you through that limiting mindset. So, and by November, you are going to be all settled in your new life, in your new exciting journey, whatever this is. You have the Ace of Wands clarifying the Six of Wands, and I'm going to get one more. Oh no, my spirit. What's going on? Eight of Cups. Yeah, because you walked away from a old way of thinking, an old way of feeling. You are going to be shining bright, baby. I love this. Yep. So walking away from the old and entering a brand new, exciting chapter. And you're going to be successful at whatever this new, credible thing is. Whatever this is for you, you will find success and happiness with it. By the end of the year, you are like steamrolling towards this beautiful, abundant period. Spirit, what's going on with the Chariot and Nine of Cups? Six of Cups. Aww. Maybe this is a dream, like a childhood dream that you have been so focused on for so long. Yeah, you get the Page of Swords again. So this is like a new level of learning. Perhaps it's, you know, you have always dreamt of being a medium or being, you know, going to business school or whatever. Like, this is like childhood happiness and like childhood dreams, making your dreams come true. That's what this is. That's what all of this is. Because you have released something, you released the resistance. Now you're getting this. So it's so interesting when you let something die, you let something go, you make room for more good things to come into your life. And I think that you are seeing tangible evidence of that this year, Kat. And I want you to come back to this reading at the end of the year or whatever and see how much of your manifestations have actually come true for you. Because I think you're going to be very surprised at how much work that you have done and how much your magic is actually working for you. I love it. I love a good success story. Oh, beautiful. Spirit, what else is here for Cap? What other energies are here for Capricorn? Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Yeah, so I think there's also a level of like putting your pride away. and saying like, I do need help. I do need assistance. And you could be getting that. You can be, you know, really allowing yourself to open up to help. You have Apple, temptation will test you. Yeah. And I feel like this temptation is like temptation of being stagnant or being comfortable, or the temptation of just like not growing, you know, of choosing the familiar over the unfamiliar. And I think you're really breaking those chains this year, especially in the beginning of the year. You're really taking a deep dive and looking at what's limiting you and what is holding you back from your dreams, your goals, your wishes. You know, you're looking at the ways, oh, my right ear is ringing. You're looking at the ways that perhaps you have sabotaged your happiness and how you can change those behaviors moving forward. It's hard to be a Capricorn. It's hard, but you guys are Wonder Womans and Wonder Men. Boo, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yep. And boots are also like protective. They are sturdy. They are grounded. They can move through muck and through the elements, which you guys are the sea goat. So you guys can traverse and you can stand on top of the mountain and you can be successful at whatever it is that you want. But you have to believe in yourself and you have to take those steps, those action steps to put yourself in positions where you are the authority of your life. You can change and you can shift your trajectory of where you're going, but you have to believe that your efforts are going to be worth it. And I think that in itself is showing you that like you really will be worth it. You will have success. And you have desk at the bottom of the deck here. It says pay attention to your work. Yeah, you have 2 cards at a desk that are just working diligently away. Like this is putting more of your energy towards your business, towards your goals, towards the course, whatever the course is. So yeah, I love this for you. This is great. Let's see. I want to get one of these. Spirit, what other energies are here for Capricorn? Ooh. Medusa, sacred rage. Each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women. So I think that there may be some pent up emotions, some sort of injustice, some sort of rage that is keeping you from feeling like you are good enough to do the thing, to make this dream come true, whatever it is. And then you've got maturity at the bottom of the deck here with Persephone. So this is maturing in the ways that you are viewing yourself, in the ways that you are communicating with others, and you're just streamlining your success. And it will ask for more maturity on your end. And it will ask for more energy on your end too. So don't give up on that. And I'm going to get some advice for you guys. Spirit, what advice is here for Capricorn? What advice is here for my Caps? You've got patience and presence. Woof. And you have lighten up at the bottom of the deck. So approaching life with a more uplifting and vibrant attitude will help you attract more of that. Because Caps, you are a very serious side. Like you are the granddaddy of the zodiac. You have a lot of wisdom. You go through the hardest lessons, but sometimes that weight just kind of clings to you. And this is your permission to like have fun along the way, lighten up, like enjoy your life too. You've got presence and patience here. So these are 2 cards of like being invested. committing to the goal, committing to the vision for the long haul, and allowing more of your dreams to manifest in reality. So I really hope that this year is successful, and I really think that you are going to be thriving, and you're no longer going to let the imposter syndrome plague you. I think that's a really big lesson for this year is, you know, to conquer your own limiting beliefs surrounding self and surrounding what you think you're worthy of. Whew. Big energies. So, all right, Cap, if this reading has resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know what you're working on this year. You know, what your 2026, you know, if you have an affirmation or anything, pop it in the comments. I would love to hear that. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the flip side. Blessed be. Bye.